Well, I'm here. I don't have to worry about changing shoes, because the first thing I did was promptly step on this rock and slip, fall in the water, bang my knee and elbow pretty good. So at least I got the pain out of the way. Now I just got to bleed a little bit, and I think the woods will leave me alone. I'm gonna get some gold out of here today. Some nice little spots. There's my pack. Well, that's where the shovel just landed when I fell, is all. Here's a groove. Straight through here. It's right before a waterfall. You know, a waterfall happens because the water is being backed up and slowed down. And that's a bit of a low pressure zone. So, on the back side of this, you can see natural riffles in this natural low pressure zone. Well, I'm gonna get at it. I'll show y'all when I find some gold. Well, the first set of pans, I was pretty much skunked. It was a little bit overburdened. Gotta be careful because I'm right here on the poison. But I did make a little friend there. He's been there a long time. Guess he likes it's about to give up on this spot, and I found a kind of a pocket of clay going underneath the rocks, and you might be able to see it's the first time I ever tried to do this one-handed with a camera. There it is. Nice fleck of gold. Deeper in that same hole. Over here. That's a nice bit of gold for out here. Most of what you find is dust, specks. Same spot really, just looking upstream. Several more pans in. Just finding specks, 5 to 10 per pan, not bad. About flogged this spot out completely though. I don't know if you can see that natural riffle up the stream there. That'll probably be the next place I'll poke around, but we got quite a bit of thunder. The sky's darkening, but I can't get any wetter, so I'm not too worried. It's a couple hours later. Come back downstream to have a bit of a dig. And found a little bit. Decent day. I had to dig a hole so I can pan it. It's a little drier down here in the creek. There's where I dug. Thunderstorms have moved off. It's much quieter. It's getting late. I'm about tired. That stump back there looks like Bigfoot, who's rumored to live around here. Here's the gold. You can see the last few trips. Today didn't do so well. It's the top one. And then you can see the previous trips. I use different equipment in different spots. Sometimes I find more. I did find bigger bits today. See smaller bits. You see here I hit some mercury, some amalgam there. I won't mix that with the rest. Some random flake here, and that's about the last 2 to 3 months all compiled together there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all this up, put on to one big vial so I get all my little ones back to fill up next time, and I'll show you what that looks like. Got it all together in the pan except for that mercury bit. Doesn't look too bad. It's a good little amount. I'll clean it up and put it in a vial and show you what it says. The bubbles are from soap. Everybody uses Jet Dry, but I find it's extremely toxic and kills everything it touches. So I don't use that with my gold, just to make sure it doesn't get back out into nature somehow through a snuffer bottle. We're all cleaned up here. I did lose some of the dust, but what I do is I get it up in this one labeled black sand. I may or may not pan that again, but it's dried out and saved. And here is the collection of black sand. I got magnets on the back and play with that sometimes. It makes neat little patterns. There is that amalgam gold. I did not mix that in. Here is the good stuff, and that is past April. It's not a lot. I'm not going to retire or get rich. But it is a cash positive hobby. The main gains are to body, mind, and spirit, being out in nature. And collecting the gold is just a benefit. In time it adds up. I have more gold than this for sure, but this is just the most recent. Well, that was my first adventure. Hope you enjoyed it and had fun.